here, the CEO of ikOOba Technologies. I'm here to talk about ikOOba Technologies. So what can you tell us about ikOOba Technologies?
Thank you very much, Wura. ikOOba Technology is a company that we set up here to develop accounting software as a software as a service to make accounting easy for small and medium scale enterprises. The products are now more or less complete, and we are creating more, broadening the base.
Okay, so ikOOba is a software cloud business accounting solution. So can you tell us what was actually behind coming up with such a software?
Well, we found that 7 out of 10 micro, small, medium scale enterprise setup die in the first 2 years. And whilst a lot of people think that it's because they don't have money to run their businesses, you find that such business fail because they don't have accounting records, they don't know how their businesses are doing. And because of that, they don't know how to manage their business to make the business sustainable and make the businesses grow. So we came up with the idea that once that we should design an accounting system that is simple to use, that will be collaborative between banks and what we call influencers, banks, finance houses, and fast-moving consumer goods companies that give inventory to companies on the sale and return, and of course a collaboration with professionals who can help small, medium-scale enterprises keep their records. It must be emphasized that accounting is the language of business, and if you cannot understand that language as a businessman, then obviously you will not be able to succeed in business. You can't interpret what your business is saying. ikOOba products help small, medium-scale enterprises to understand that language, interpret their businesses better, so that they can take decisions and that will improve their businesses and make their businesses grow.
Wow, this sounds very interesting. So for business owners now, I'm sure they will be wondering, what kind of product does ikOOba Technologies have for them?
Okay. Well, when we set out 2 years ago, we set out to build an accounting system that, like I said, enhances transparency between for the SME, what the SME is doing, and transparency between SME and the influencers like banks, and then the professionals. Now, so the first product that we have is what we call the BMAC, which is Business Measurement, Assurance, and Collaboration. And that name really signifies what that product does. The product enables you to keep your records in a very simple manner. It enables you to, with the dashboard, you can measure, you can see the results of your business and see what through the RAG, the red, amber, and green. The red showing there's danger, you are not doing well in that area. The amber is watch it a little bit. The green is very good. So you can look at this on a daily basis and be able to know the areas of your business that you can improve and the areas that are going well. Besides, if you collaborate with your bankers who are ready to give you money, they can also see all these things and they'll be able to advise you and be able to ensure that they have confidence in what you are doing. That trust will make businesses grow. The same thing with your professionals. And so that's what that product does. And then, of course, along with that, we have the inventory that manages inventory, what people will call stock. And then we have the human resources, which manages human resource management and payroll.
Okay, that's said we have the BMAC, we have the HR and payroll, and we have the inventory management system. Yes. Now that sounds really interesting. So for whom do you think this product would cater for? What kind of businesses in Nigeria, at least we're in Nigeria now, so what kind of businesses?
Well, the business measurement, assurance, and collaboration is for all businesses, maybe micro, even from starting from micro, small, medium scale to large, because it's a very versatile
Limitless.
tool, the
Okay.
limitless.
Okay. Good.
For example, I mean, we have companies that have turnover of 30 billion plus that are using the product. So it's across spectrum. But when it was being developed, it was developed with the MSME market in mind, because that is the market we really wanted to target to improve. Because there is need for confidence between those who set up business at that level and those who help them with funding, and even for those businessmen to be able to interpret their records. So that is that. And of course, those who have inventory, like distributors, major distributors, Dangote, for example, Guinness, and so on and so forth, they will use the inventory. And then the human resource payroll is every person, every company that employs people will find that useful.
In ikOOba Technologies, I've learned that your products are cloud-based. I've learned you have BMAC, you have the payroll, you have the inventory, and it all sounds like accounting to me.
Like I said from the beginning, this is an accounting software, and it is primarily to make accounting by businesses simple. And you should bear in mind that accountants help businesses keep their records, particularly those like small enterprises that cannot keep records. Traditionally, if an accountant wants to keep records for a business, it goes to a premises. But this product is designed in a way as a cloud-based product that anywhere you are in the world, once you have internet, you log on, you can help your client keep his records.
Collaboration.
Yeah. What happens is that there's a collaboration tool where the SME will invite the accountant as a professional to collaborate with him. And once that is offered, they can now work together, and anywhere in the world they can interact.
Oh, so if I have a business here and my brother is an accountant somewhere, maybe in Caribbean, it can help me keep my books.
Yes, I mean, even if it's in New York or it's in Moscow or it's in Opera, you are here in Lagos, once you collaborate with him, he can help you keep records, and he can be able to advise you on a day-to-day basis, because he can also see your dashboard and be able to tell you where you are doing well and where you are not doing well. And all this will help your business be sustainable and grow.
In this Nigerian economy that we find ourselves now, this sounds like what we need, and it's coming in just at the right time.
Very useful.
Technologies, well done. So in a nutshell, what is the piece of advice? What piece of advice can you give to small businesses? Because you said you were trying to particularly help small businesses, am I right?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay. So what is your
advice? As a chartered accountant who has run an accounting practice here for well over 30 years, I have been right in the middle of it when I've seen companies grow and fail. Grow and fail because they don't have good accounting records. They don't understand what their business is doing. Like I said earlier, accounting is the language of business, and if you cannot understand that language, then your business will not succeed. The only way you understand the language is to have an accounting system that enables you to prepare accounts properly, give you the information that the accounts are generating. Then you can understand the language and be able to move to the direction that will improve your business. And that is basically what businesses lack. So if we make this simple, like the BMAC has made it, they will be able, all SMEs will be able to keep their records very cheaply and very seamlessly in a way to improve their business. But most importantly, banks are reluctant to give money to this small-scale enterprise. We have billions being voted by banks, and yet they are not giving money to small-scale enterprise because there's no trust. They don't believe that their money is safe in their hands. But now that this tool exists, and the SME can call on the bank or the finance house to collaborate with them, then they too can see the business results on a daily basis and be able to advise the business owner where it's not doing well, and be able to tell them what they are doing well that they should do more of, and at the same time they'll be sure that the money they've given to them will be repaid. So you find that with that confidence created, there'll be more funding for small scale businesses, and that will mean that in the long run, with the advisory being given to them by the accountants, they will be sustainable in what they are doing, and they will grow. And that is the essence. And when they grow, the Nigerian economy will become bigger, more people will be employed, and then unemployment will fall, and then our standard of living will rise, our capital per head will rise, like other developed societies. And that is the whole essence, that we try to ensure that we improve a lot of the businessman, ensure that we create trust and confidence between the financiers and the SME, and enable the entire economic growth for the betterment of me and you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fenike. And this is a very beautiful product these are beautiful products from ikOOba Technologies. It's been nice listening and talking to you. Thank you for taking your time to talk to us. As you've learned, accounting is the language of business. So if you want your business to grow, I think ikOOba Technologies is the right place to go. Thank you once again, Mr. Fenike.
Thank you very much.
Nice meeting you.